Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome. This is Ruth Main coming to you live from the beautiful state of Washington, where, yes, we have snow on this wonderful December 15th. We're going to spend some time today going through the compensation plan and breaking it down step by step so that we make sure that you understand it, so that you know how to build your business to take advantage of every single commission that World Global Network offers. Let's break down some terms before we start. Fast retail bonus. This is a cash bonus that you will get when selling any product or service. You personally. It is always 10% of the price of the product or service. So if we have a product that sells for $320, you would earn $32. Anytime someone renews a plan every month, this is also applicable. So when someone renews a plan on a monthly basis, you're going to get 10% in cash. Binary, or the TVC as you will hear it called, stands for Team Volume Commissions. Your binary will always consist of two teams that you will build, one on your left and one on your right. Everybody in your business will either fall into your left leg or your right leg, or teams, however you want to call them. CV, or points, will add up each week in each of these legs to infinity to pay your binary or TVC commission. Here's how that works. There's you. You're going to place someone in your left leg and someone in your right leg. Everybody else in your business falls below these two legs, whether you personally enroll them or not. Let's talk now about commissionable volume, or CV. Every single product that we offer has a price attached to it, of course, as well as CV. CV is a percentage of the price of the product. For instance, if we have a product that sells for $320, it also has 100 CV attached to it. The CV in this case being 100, or you can call it points if you want. These points, or CV, go into your binary legs each week, and you then can earn up to 20% of this CV that goes into the binary every single week based on the lesser leg. And we're going to go through that more in detail a little bit later. For instance, if your right leg has 2,000 CV this week and your left leg has 1,500 CV this week, you will earn up to 20% of the 1,500 in your left leg, or $300 in this case. The company then subtracts that 1,500 from each leg to start the new pay period. This means your right leg will start at 2,000 minus 1,500 is 500, and that is what we call your carryover. Your left leg will start with 1,500 minus 1,500 equals 0. So you will always have one leg every week that starts at 0. Let's take a look in depth now at our Fast Start bonus. You will earn a Fast Start bonus on every person that you personally introduce or make a personal sale to. It does not matter where they fall in your binary. You are still going to earn this. Not only will you earn when the first product pack is purchased, but also every month as these people renew a membership in the Fidelity plan, you will earn 10% of that as well in cash every single month, as well as the volume that goes into the binary. You do not earn Fast Start bonuses on people that are enrolled by others. So here's you, and you've already sponsored Jan. Bob fell below you, but is sponsored by your upline. So you will not earn a Fast Start bonus on Bob. But then you sponsor Sam. Sam must fall below either Bob or Jan because you only have two legs. So Sam falls below Bob but he is personally enrolled by you. You would then get the Fast Start bonus from Sam's purchases. How do you earn 20%? If you're in the USA, Canada, or Europe, you can purchase any of our product packs. You want that to be 100 CV or more. That is because you have some qualifications to meet. You then sell a minimum of 100 CV left and right. So 100 CV in your left leg, 100 CV in your right leg, and you'll start earning 10% in the binary. Once you have accumulated 300 CV, whether you personally did it or the people downline from you did it, each in your left leg and your right leg, then you'll bump up to 15% in the binary. And once you've accumulated 450 CV in the left leg and the right leg, you will earn 20% in the binary. Now remember, this does not have to be done in the same commission period. It is cumulative. Now that is for the US, Canada, and Europe. If you live in any other country, you must purchase the package at the level you wish to earn. So if you want to earn 10% in the binary, you would purchase the partner pack. If you want to earn at 15% in the binary, you would purchase the master pack. And if you want to earn at 20% in the binary, you must purchase the executive pack. Then the only thing that you need to do after that is one time sell 100 CV left and 100 CV right. So that's 100 CV in your left leg, 100 CV in your right leg, one time. Again, that does not have to be done in the same commission period. Let's take a look at the corporate slide on how do you get to the 20 CV volume. This is exactly what I just showed you on the prior screen, but this is laid out a little bit differently. If you're in the United States, Canada, or Europe, you would start with any product package. Doesn't matter. You can buy any package you want. Then to qualify as a team builder and start earning in the binary, you must sell a minimum of 100 in CV left and 100 in CV right. That's going to get you 10%. When you sell 300 CV left and 300 CV right, and again, this can be cumulative. It does not have to be done all by you personally or in the same business period. You would get to 15%. And once you've hit a cumulative 450 CV in your left leg and 450 CV in your right leg, you are earning at the 20% level, and you don't ever have to do that again. This is a one-time qualifier. If you're in any other country other than United States, Canada, and Europe, this applies to you. Again, exactly what I said on that last slide. If you wish to get paid at the partner level, which is 10% in the binary, you will purchase the partner pack and then simply sell 100 CV left and 100 CV right. If you wish to get paid 15% in the binary, you would purchase the master pack and then sell 100 CV left and 100 CV right. If you wish to get paid at 20% in the binary, you would purchase the executive pack, sell 100 CV left and 100 CV right. And again, this is cumulative. It does not have to be done in the same business period. Let's talk a little bit more about our team volume commissions. Once you are qualified to earn in the binary, TVC, you will earn the percentage that you qualify for in the following manner. Pay periods always end on Monday night at midnight, Pacific Time, USA. All volume in each leg is then closed out, and you're going to get commissions, and your commissions for the very first time will be 3 weeks later. So there is a 3-week delay in getting your first commission. Then you will get commissions every week. How is it paid out? TVC, or Team Volume Commissions, is based on the volume in your lesser leg. So if you have 100 CV in your left leg and 1,000 CV in your right leg, the company will pay you based on the 100 CV in your left leg. If you're paid at the 10% level, you would then earn $10 from the left leg, and they subtract the 100 CV, bringing that one to 0. You would earn another $10 from your right leg. They would subtract that 100 CV from the 1,000, bringing that to 900 CV carryover for the next pay period. And you've made $20. Again, remember, every week at least one leg will start at 0. Sometimes, if both of your legs are equal, so let's just say you did 1,000 CV this week in your right leg and 1,000 CV in your left leg, they're going to pay you on the 1,000 CV. Both legs would start at 0 in the new week. And there are several examples here for you to look at. This one, example 1, shows that if you had a total of 1,500 CV in your left leg and 9,000 in your right leg, they're going to pay you based on the volume in the lesser leg, 1,500, 9,000. Your balanced volume is 1,500. So you're going to earn up to 20% based on what you're qualified for, or you would earn $300, which is 20% of 1,500. Your right leg then would carry forward 7,500 CV or points into the next business period. Example number 2. In this one, your left leg has 6,200. Your right leg is now your weaker leg with only 4,000. It works the same way. 4,000 in your right leg is now your weaker leg. They're going to pay you based on that. If you would earn 20%, you would earn $400 from each leg, or $800. They would subtract the 4,000 from each leg. Your right leg in this case would start at 0, and you'd have 2,200 carryover in your left leg. In the last example, 5,000 in each leg is what you did this week. They're going to pay you based on that 5,000 in each leg. So you're going to earn 5,000 CV at 20%. That's 500 in each leg. That's $1,000. You have 0 carry forward when your legs are completely the same. Let's talk about the Fidelity Box. This is an incentive commission. That means that you have to perform or do something. The company is incentivizing you in order to earn this commission. And what it means is that if you choose to stay active for 12 out of 12 months on a Fidelity plan, the company will then pay you 1% extra of everything that you have earned over the last 12 months in your binary or your TVC commissions. This accumulates each week, and it can be seen in your back office under commissions and then Fidelity Box. This 1% can add up. Some of you will get hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars as your team grows. Now keep in mind, if you fail to stay active for every single month, you lose all that money that has accumulated. It goes to 0. But it does mean also that it will start accumulating again, and you will start your 12 months over once you become active again. So you want to make sure that you either have it set on auto ship and have a payment card in there and a backup card, or make sure you go in every month on the same day and renew your membership, because this can add up to quite a bit of money, folks. Team developer, this is extremely important. Your first goal in this business is to get qualified, and Team Developer is part of that. So after you get started with WGN, you want to get to Team Developer. But what is Team Developer? That is you signing up and doing a minimum of 100 CV. Then you personally enroll one person on your left leg and one person on your right leg, each with a minimum of 100 CV. That means right now the Helo Partner Pack for $320. If you live in one of the countries that you can get the Digital Light package, that would qualify you as well. Then you just help those two people do the same. Two who get two is all you ever have to do. So if you get your two and help them each get their two, you're going to be Team Developer. Now there is no time frame for doing this. Keep in mind though that you will not qualify for matching bonuses until you're Team Developer qualified. If you do this, this means you would have a total of 6 people on your team. And the more people that you help get to Team Developer, the stronger your business will be. This is a graph of what Team Developer looks like. There's you. You get one on your left and one on your right. You simply help them do the same thing. Each of them get one on their left and one on their right, and you are Team Developer. This is a one-time rank. All you have to do is do this once, and you're done. As a Team Developer, should I open my other 2 centers? This is a question that I get asked a lot. If you came in with a package that allows you to get 3 positions, the only position that is open when you start your business is your center position. The others will not be opened until you notify the company to do that, and you can only do that once you've made Team Developer. Now this is a complicated question for a couple reasons. It really depends on how good of a recruiter and a builder that you are individually. By opening your second and your third legs, you must be strong enough not only to build the first 2 legs that you were building and support those teams, but also to build 2 new legs and support them as well. Now remember, you're not going to get any spillover in these 2 inside legs. Those are always spillover, always goes to the outside legs. It also depends on how much you wish to help your existing team. When you divert your attention to building 2 new legs, you're taking volume away from your existing business and team partners, and you're lessening the chances of those team members making rank. You need to really think about this. Remember, a strong foundation makes for long-term income. So yes, you can build your inner legs and double dip on each of the volume in those legs, but each must ask ourselves, at what cost? Because we are taking volume away from our original 2 teams. Where do people fall in the binary is another question I get asked a lot. When you start growing your business, we all know that you put one person on your left and one person on your right. These then become your dual teams, your left team and your right team. Anytime you personally sponsor anyone else, they will always fall to, in Bob's case, the left leg of Bob. So let's just say Bob sponsored Sam, and then you sponsored Mary. Mary will always fall to Bob's left leg, under Sam, in Sam's left leg. You can never sponsor somebody and place them on Bob's inner leg. The same thing happens over here under Jan. You sponsored Jan, you put her on your left leg. Now let's just say you sponsor Mary, but Jan already sponsored somebody, so she put it right there. Mary is now going to fall under the person that Jan sponsored in that left leg. You can never sponsor somebody and place them on Jan's inside leg. So how do you help Jan and Bob if you're a good recruiter and you're building a solid team and you want to get Bob and Jan to team developer? You can give away the sponsorship to Bob or Jan, and they can place those people on their inside leg. Keep in mind, anytime you sponsor people after your first two, they will always fall to the outside of the leg that you place them in. They will never fall to the inside of Bob or Jan. So how do you hit rank is the next question. In this company, ranks are hit in no other way than accumulating volume in one business period or 1 week. Again, business period starts at 12:01 a.m. Pacific time in the U.S. and ends on Monday night at midnight Pacific time in the U.S. In order to hit silver, which is the first rank, all you would have to do is 100 CV in each of your left leg and your right leg. You sell a product or a product pack that has at least 100 CV in it in your left leg and your right leg in the same week, you're now silver. So how do you get to the next rank of gold? Gold requires 2,000 CV in each leg in a single business period. If people are purchasing the 100 CV pack, that means you would have to have 20 sales in each leg to hit gold in 1 week. If people are purchasing the executive pack that has 500 CV, you would have to make 4 sales in each leg to hit gold. Now keep in mind, rank is based on your total team volume commissions. So it is all of the volume flowing up through your binary as deep as it goes to infinity. There is no bottom. So you will see rank coming up literally thousands and tens of thousands of people deep as your business grows. Here are the ranks. Silver, 100 in CV in 1 week. Gold, 2,000. Platinum, 5,000. Diamond, 10,000. Diamond is really where this business starts. Double diamond, 20,000. Grand diamond, 30,000. President, 50,000. Double president, 100,000. Grand president, 150,000. President millionaire, 250,000. Double president millionaire, 500,000. And grand president millionaire, 1 million in volume. Now this has to be done in 1 business period or 1 week. How do I hold those ranks once I hit them? For everything up through diamond, that's silver, gold, platinum, and diamond, you only have to hit it 1 time. When you hit double diamond and grand diamond, you must do it 2 times. President, double president, or grand president, 3 times. And president millionaire, double, and grand president millionaire, you must hit 5 times. That's the only way that it becomes your title, is once you've hit it the required number of times. Generational matching bonuses. We have some of the most lucrative in the industry. As you can see here, even at level 1 as a silver, you're going to make a 10% matching bonus on everybody that you personally enroll. So in the binary, it doesn't matter if they are 10,000 people deep from you. If you personally enrolled them, you are still going to earn this 10% match of whatever their binary pay is. This holds true all the way across, 10% for all of your personals. But if you'll notice here, once you hit gold, you pick up a second level. So what is the second generation? These are the people that were sponsored by all of your personals. So if you personally enrolled Sam, and Sam personally enrolled John, and you're gold, you are going to get 10% match on Sam and 5% match on John. How cool is that? Once you hit diamond, you pick up a third generation. That means everybody that John personally enrolls, you are also going to earn 5% match on. And then once you hit president, you pick up a fourth generation. Double president, a fifth generation. Grand president, a sixth. President millionaire, a seventh. Double president millionaire, an eighth. And grand president millionaire, you pick up the 1% on your 9th and 10th levels. This is a cumulative 49%, folks, if you max out at Grand President Millionaire. So it's not chump change. This company has many pool bonuses. Pool bonuses are global pools. Now this one just happens to be the millionaire pool. If you are President Millionaire or higher, you will share in up to a 1% pool of the company's sales. We have several other pools that will be coming into play. Some of you will be part of those and some of you won't. There are pools that were in place before I joined, and there are pools that came into play after I joined that I get to participate in. The same will happen for you. Car bonus. The car bonus is paid in cash. They just give you $1,000 cash. To qualify for this, you must maintain the rank of diamond for all 4 weeks in the month. If you do that, then you will receive the $1,000 cash award towards a new car or whatever you want to use it for. The Diamond Tour bonuses are incredible. When you hit Diamond and you qualify certain pay periods, a certain number of pay periods during a specific period of time, you will qualify to go on some of the most luxurious trips around. Literally, you are treated like royalty. These will take you all around the world to some of the most exotic places. And let me tell you, Fabio does not put you up at Motel 6 and you do not eat at Denny's. Not that there's anything wrong with those. Next, we have the luxury bonus. This is a beautiful watch that Fabio gives you personally the first time that you go across stage as at the rank of president. I got to see, touch, and feel this when we were in Istanbul at Diamond Life, and it is a gorgeous piece of jewelry. And then the Millionaire Club bonus. This is something that you get to participate in once you hit President Millionaire. There are all kinds of perks with this as well. And getting to the President Millionaire or even millionaire lifestyle with World, as you know, is much simpler than in any other company in this industry that I'm aware of. Let's wrap up with some very important information. Commission payments. For nationalized markets, the commission payments will be paid 1 week delayed, so in the commission period following the calculation. For international and U.S. markets, the payment will be made after 3 weeks following the calculation. For instance, commissions will be closing this coming Tuesday morning. So in 3 weeks from Tuesday morning is when you would get the commissions for this commission period. Commission period expiration time. I've already gone through this, but we'll go through it again. Each commission period officially opens Tuesday morning of each week at 1 minute after midnight, California or Pacific Coast time, USA. It closes on Monday night at midnight each week. So you go from midnight to 1 minute after starts the next business period. Keep in mind that as a member, you can only earn fast start bonuses. Once you become team builder, you can earn the binary pay or TVC and the fidelity box. And once you hit team developer, you earn the generational matching bonuses, the pool bonuses, and the lifestyle bonuses. So you see why it's so important to hit team developer. Carry forward on your SV is accumulated on a weekly basis. As we talked about here today, every week when they close out the commission cycle, one leg will go to 0. The other leg will have some carryover in it as long as both legs are not equal. So most times you will have carryover in one leg or the other. Now, some people have asked, is one leg always your weak leg? Yes, one leg is always your weak leg, but that can change. For instance, if you're working hard in your left leg because your right leg is strong, and all of a sudden your left leg starts putting a bunch of people in, selling a lot of product, all of a sudden your left leg can outdo your right leg. Now you have to go back to your right leg and do more work in your right leg. So you're constantly going to be monitoring your business to find out where you need to do work. Also keep in mind that if you are not a team builder, but you are on auto ship, your carry forward is kept. After 1 month that your auto ship is not active, so in other words, if you stop auto ship, your carry forward will be flushed by 25% each commission period. And then strategy unlocked. As soon as you register your business profile, so this means as soon as you sign up, the strategy or the placement in your binary tree is unlocked. So you can choose to start on placing people on your right leg or your left leg. But when you first initially sign up, it's set on auto. So you're going to want to go in there and choose which leg. If you don't make a choice, it will automatically start with your team leg and place the first person there, place the next person on your other leg, come back and place it on the team leg. As long as you keep it on auto, it will continue to do that. Opening of your second and third business centers, we already talked about as well. You do have to be team developer, and you need to have purchased a Space System Elite package. All of this is important information, and every bit of it can be found in your back office. Let's talk about the personal team cap. If you are a team partner, you're capped at $500 a week in your binary. If you are a master, you are capped at $2,000 a week. If you are an executive, you are capped at $50,000 a week. I can unequivocally say that you need to make sure you either start out or get to an upgrade to the executive level. Because many of you are going to want to make more than $2,000 a week in the binary. At Double President Millionaire, it's $100,000 a week, and at Grand President Millionaire, it's $200,000 a week cap. With that, I am going to thank you for being here today. I hope you all have an incredible rest of your week. And we'll see you on the next webinar or the next training. This is Ruth Main from the great state of Washington saying, see you later. Bye-bye.